Hi. So I'm back on this bullcrud with way too much vegan Taco Bell food. I have wanted Taco Bell for months, literal months. I've been craving this stuff and I just haven't got any because I know it's so greasy and so awful and so bad for you. And then I found out that Taco Bell is apparently like the fast food hotspot for vegan and vegetarian food. So if I cut out like all the greasy meat stuff and the dairy stuff and all the other stuff that makes me feel gross, it can't be that awful for me, right?
Oh no, it definitely can. LOL.
I got like 10 different things. I'm not entirely sure which one this is. It's one of the burritos. Let's see. Alright, so this is the bean and rice burrito. I ordered everything on their app. I just went through the vegetarian section and made everything fresco style, which is just an option that removes all the dairy products and replaces them with pico. It looks like it's just beans, rice, and pico in there. So it's simple, it's good. It's a burrito. In terms of fast food quality, I think I'd give this maybe a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7.5. It's tasty, I get it again. I'm not entirely vegan. Sometimes I just like to pretend. So thank you, Taco Bell, for enabling me to do that on this night in this hot and sweaty car that I had to turn the AC off of because it was making too much noise. And then I just turned off altogether because I didn't want the engine to be running for too long. And I was getting very uncomfortable very quickly, so I'm just gonna keep eating really fast. Another burrito. I also don't know which one this is. Okay, this is the 7-layer burrito, except the fresco option removes like 2 of the layers, so it's the 5-layer burrito as I'm consuming it. You see this little thing sticking off the edge there? Here's what we do with these. I saw a TikTok a couple weeks ago of a girl who went 3 bites deep into a burrito and left the little arm on the whole time. The amount of violent rage that filled my body. This is good too. It has a lot more vegetable content than the last burrito. And by a lot, I mean it has shredded lettuce in it. I actually don't know if I like this one as much as I like the other one though. It was beautiful in its simplicity. Is there guac on this one?
No, there was supposed to be, but they forgot to add it.
I think there's guac in this one.
No,
Is there?
There's not. They forgot it even though you asked them to leave it in because technically the fresco option also takes off any guac, but you asked them to leave the guac, but they did not.
Anyway, this is also good. I will give this maybe a 6.5. This is another freaking burrito. How many of these did I get? Oh, I think this is just the bean and cheese one, except I took the cheese off. This is the only burrito I've had yet that has their red sauce on it. That stuff kind of smacks. When I was a kid, I didn't go to Taco Bell like ever. We had Taco Bueno. And my mom was a Bueno kind of lady. And Taco Bell wasn't a place we traversed very often. So I'm not familiar with like any of the things I'm trying here. I mean, that's pretty tasty. I'm gonna hit that with another 7.5 out of 10, maybe. Well, I guess I'm obligated. I'm gonna give it a 7.9 out of 10, because it is better than the first burrito I had, the other 7.5. But I don't know if it's quite 8 quality. I've gotta manage my standards here. Alright, let's go quick. This is rice and beans. It's just a side. Sport. I mean, it's good. It's not like Mexican restaurant quality good, but I'm not offended.
Not sure what I thought I'd have to be offended for, but glad I could clear that up for you guys.
What do we have in this way? Oh, this is the spicy tostada. I'm afraid if I tip it more than this, it's gonna crash and fall in my car. This is so inconvenient. What this needs to be is nachos. There's no reason for this to be the way that it is. It needs to be nachos. I mean, it's nachos minus the convenience. It is tasty in like a high school football concession stand kind of way. I'm gonna hit it with a 6 out of 10, if only because how dare they make me eat it like that. Second to last thing in the oh, did it just get... It just got very dark all of a sudden. I'm gonna stick my face in the light and we're gonna continue and just move with speed. This is a black bean crunch wrap. Never in my life have I had a Crunch Wrap Supreme. I see all these people making memes about them and talking about them on Twitter and stuff, and I just kind of laugh and pretend that I'm part of this group and that I understand the joke. Now I understand the joke. And this little dude is a tasty little dude. I mean, he's a little bit bland without the cheese and the sour cream and whatnot. But I can't fault him for that. I got a bunch of sauces in the bag. It's just too freaking hot and I'm moving too quick to bother getting any of them out. I'm gonna save this boy for later when I can appreciate him properly with the respect and the seasoning he deserves. That was a good one though. I'm gonna hit that with... I'm gonna hit him with the 8 out of 10. That's an 8 out of 10 vegan Taco Bell option right there. Okay, really quickly before we lose light, the cinnamon twist. If I had these when I was a kid, maybe I wouldn't have been so desperate to eat packing peanuts. I'm gonna hit it with 6.8 out of 10, because I could see myself clearing buckets of that stuff if left to my own devices. Okay, it's very dark out here. And people have been walking by a lot, and I really hope none of my neighbors saw me, because I'm already establishing a reputation for myself as that lady in the neighborhood, and I'd rather not exacerbate that condition anymore. But I gotta bounce, because it's freaking hot, and it's getting really dark outside. When the freak did you do that? So I'll see you guys...
I brought all the leftovers in to share with my husband, but we didn't finish all of it and I had some left over the next day. Day-old fast food is not a mood though, so I decided I was going to try to freshen them up by crisping them on a pan. I microwaved the rice and beans, and let me say dudes, these boys aged well. Dare I say they even tasted better after sitting in the fridge overnight after the flavors had time to sit and mingle. I literally would buy that stuff again and then leave it in the fridge overnight just to eat it again. Chef's kiss moi. When the burritos were good and crispy, I flipped them over and burned myself, and flipped the other one and burned myself, and then they were done.
We got the mild sauce, because I am a baby. Listen, it's not so much that I'm a baby, so much as that I just prefer, in general, less spicy stuff. Bone apple teeth. That's not bad. Now, don't get me wrong. It's entirely possible that I just have absolute ground level, bar at the floor standards, and that my opinion here should not be trusted. But I don't think it's awful. We're in the age of the coronavirus. I've had to get a little bit creative with finding ways to pass my free time, of which I currently have a little too much of. I am not accepting constructive criticism, thank you. The beans on this one, like what is, looking a little rough. I may or may not, looking a little crusty. I might have to give this one the pass. This is This is the bean and rice one, and this is the 7-layer burrito. I think this one just had more beans leaked to the outside, and them cooking on the stove was just not the right treatment. Let's crack her open and see how she looks on the, maybe like a rare and beautiful geode. We're gonna crack this thing open, and she's gonna be beautiful and tasty and lovely on the inside, just like this one.
I threw it away lol, and then I went outside and met this tiny clear spider with giant eyes. He doesn't have anything to do with the video, I just wanted you all to see him. Anyways, thanks so much for watching and I hope you all have a nice day. Later gators.